Hi everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. Today we'll be doing a supplement review. This is for Huperzine. I think that's how I spell. That's how you pronounce it, Huperzine or Huperzine. This is by Naturebell, and so supposedly this is supposed to help you with focus, um, cognition, memory, and learning ability. Premium brain health supplement. And this has a serving of 2 capsules, which is 400 micrograms. So each capsule is 200 microgram. Okay, so it says supports memory, focus, mental clarity, and cognitive health. Advanced brain health supplement. Supports healthy acetylcholine levels as an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. So it's supposed to help you with focus and cognitive thinking, memory and learning, energy and stamina. Helps better or improve your memory. This is recommended a lot for people who has Alzheimer's. It's an antioxidant to supposedly help you with your immune system. This particular brand is non-GMO, no soy, no dairy, no gluten, and it helps you focus really, really well. So I have, due to my PCS, I have problems in regards to focusing and motivation and learning abilities now. So I needed something, and someone suggested for me to take this. So of course I tried to do it, and I've never heard of this supplement before. So I tried to do it, and I thought, oh, I could even save money, and I buy this because I'm gonna try and using just 200 micrograms because I've never tried it before. And it's a good thing that I did try only 200 micrograms, because this doesn't really go with me very well. I do have a heart abnormality or a heart problem. So that could be it as well. My heart was racing taking this, and I only took 1 capsule, which is an equivalent of 200 micrograms. When I first took this, I only took this for 2 or 3 days, and I really had to stop because it was really uncomfortable. So it took a while for this to kick in. It took a few hours, I would say 2 to 3 hours for it to kick in, and I noticed right away. Some people would say that they don't really feel it until they've been taking it for 12 weeks, 10 weeks, 3 months, whatever. First day, I noticed a difference right away. So there was an incredibly high boost of energy, and it made me, it didn't make me jitter, but I was fidgeting a lot. I was just doing this a lot, like just like some kind of anxiety, like made me anxious. Also, it started like this. It was kind of like a pressure pain right here, pressure in the back left, pressure pain, and it would move to here, and then it would move to here and here. And this would be throughout the first, I would say the first 2 to 3 hours after I took it. The anxiousness didn't really kick in until about 3 to 4 hour mark, and the rest of the day. My heart was racing the rest of the day. It was just like I was very motivated and I wanted to do stuff. It was a little bit hard for me to focus because I was very anxious. It was hard for me to focus. My heart was racing. That was why it was hard for me to focus. It was like like it was as if I had taken a lot of caffeine or coffee and a lot of sugar, but I didn't. So that's what I noticed, and I only took this 2 to 3 days because of that. I was really scared of doing that. Okay, so going to the end of the day, I thought, will I even go to sleep because my heart was racing? Yes, I was able to go to sleep really, really well. However, when I woke up, it felt like I was taking caffeine and sugar again because I had like that brain fog, and it was just very, very difficult. Like, it made me really short in regards to patience versus before I was taking this. But when it kicked in after 2 to 3 hours, I was fine. I was anxious again, and I was a little bit more anxious from the day 1 to day 2. And the headaches were a little bit more intense than the previous day. Everything was the same. It took 2 to 3 hours to kick in. The head pain took about 2 to 3 hours to start to finish, and then it just disappeared. The anxiety or the anxiousness was there for the rest of the day. The heart racing was there consistently all day for, I would say, 10 hours or more. I didn't notice it anymore when I was asleep, but the whole time. The thing that I could say though is even though my heart was racing, I was still able to sleep. The first day it was hard for me to sleep, but the second day I was able to adjust a little bit better. The third day, I would say that the pain was a little bit more intense. Like I said, it was a gradual incline for the pain. The time frame was consistent for the 3 days. It was still the same 2 to 3 hours. I would take it either around 7 and around 10 o'clock. It would dissipate the pressure in my head and the pain. The anxiousness was consistent. That never changed. That never got worse. That never got better. So I think it was just going to be there. The heart racing, my heartbeat racing, was consistent. That never changed. That never got worse or got better. Because my heart was racing so much and the anxiety was there and the anxiousness was, I wasn't having anxiety in a sense that I was being introverted. I was more of like having this anxious thing, like I was just like, picking on my fingers. And I even cut my finger right there because of that. Like I just yanked it off. Like I've never done that before. It was insane. So if you suffer from anxiety, this might not be for you. If you do have some kind of heart disease, some kind of heart palpitations, like a murmur or something like that, I would not suggest this for you. If you want to really, really try it, I did try it, for energy, for focus and stuff like that. I would say maybe try a low dose, like maybe 50 or 100 micrograms. Don't do 200. I would say start low. I think the lowest it can go is 100. And you could do a 200, but it depends per person. And for me, it just didn't work out like that. I'm also sensitive to lion's mane. I did have lion's mane before, and I was having chest pains every single day, and I had to stop it on day 3. I didn't take it. I only took it 2 consecutive days. I didn't take it for the 3rd day. And lion's mane actually made me very angry. Like everything was just like quick to anger. Like the smallest things, I was just like so angry all of a sudden. And I think it was because it was when you're short-tempered, sometimes I always attribute that to someone with some kind of heart problem. My uncle was like that, and he died of a heart issue. He just died like a couple of years ago. So anybody who's like quick to tempered, short-tempered and stuff like that, and they've never really had a head injury, I would say take a closer look on your heart. Maybe go to your physician and get that checked. Because my uncle wasn't like that before. He was like a really calm guy. And then in the past a few years before he passed, he was like really, like short-tempered, and everything was like an explosion. It was very strange. So every little thing, like he had overly exerting his opinions on them. And it was very unusual. Like I've never seen him like that. And then I didn't know. And then we didn't know. And then of course he just passed out of nowhere because of that. So please pay attention to that. If you're a type of person that needs mental clarity, focus and things like that, like this, I was able to absorb my class really, I would say 80%, not 100%, because of the anxiousness that I was getting, and I was fidgeting a lot. I would prefer to have like really laser focus, and this didn't happen, and I believe it's because my body just doesn't really react really well to the 200 microgram dose of this. And I think it's due to the fact that I have an abnormality in my heart. That could be it, because my heart was racing the whole time. So if you don't have that issue, you don't have a heart disease, you don't have heart abnormality, a heart murmur, anything, if your heart is completely 100% healthy and you want to try this out, I would still recommend try 100 micrograms. If you're fine with that, then keep at it and you don't have any side effects like me, like I had to stop it after 2 to 3 days of use, then that's fine. If you are taking it, and I know there's a person, I know people that have taken this and they didn't have any effects like I did, the way I did. 100 was too low, and it depends on your age as well. The older you get, the higher the dose that you can take, due to the fact that there are certain people on certain ages, and also if you've had head traumas and you have a great, the rest of your body is perfectly healthy, you might be okay to take 200. And if you feel like you still need a boost after 200, maybe you need the full dose of 400 micrograms, like from this particular supplement. From this particular brand. But I will, because of what happened to me, I would like to put that out there, because everywhere that I read, they never said anything that would affect anybody like me, so I went and I was so excited because I was walking around like a zombie, no energy, couldn't focus, no motivation, things like that. It was very, very difficult for me. It's the invisible pain. It's the invisible injury that people endure, people with chronic fatigue, people with head traumas, people with health issues. It's the invisible injury, the invisible pain. So I tried this right away. It just didn't work out. I can see this working out perfectly for people who don't, like I said, who do not have any heart issues. I can see it working really well. One person told me she only takes 100 micrograms, but she was thinking of getting it raised to make it work better. And I think maybe she will be doing okay taking 200 micrograms, but she is only on the 100. And she's perfectly fine with it. So if you want to try this out and do the 100 microgram, go ahead and do that. If you feel like you're still kind of lacking, maybe you can, the next purchase you have, maybe get a higher dose, or just double the dose at what you have right now, and then your next purchase get something with a higher dose. Like I said before, and I don't know if this will affect anybody else the same way, but the next day I was so tired. It was as if I was drinking coffee again. You know how you're drinking coffee and you're taking or taking sugar, or the next day you are completely depleted? That's how it felt like until this kicked in. It was the same effect. The only difference was that I didn't have the sugar and the caffeine withdrawals. The caffeine withdrawals are usually on your temples, and the headaches are extreme. I forgot about the sugar. I forgot. I know like if the intensity and the pain for the caffeine withdrawals are like out of 10 was a 6, I know that the sugar is like a 50 out of 10. The sugar withdrawal is intense. So I really don't want to do that. This one, there is no withdrawal, but like in the mornings that I woke up from it, it was strange. And the more I took it, the more my dreams were kind of bizarre and strange. Not bad at all. The dream wasn't like a nightmare and terrifying and horrific. It wasn't like that at all. They were just strange, a little fun actually. And don't worry, I'm not gonna share it. It's not scarring or traumatic or anything like that. It was just strange. So I believe there are some people that's actually taking this due to the vivid dreams that they get. As long as you're not getting sick over it like I was, or getting a lot of negative side effects, I would really recommend this supplement to anybody who wants to try for whatever it can help you with. This has been on different posts when you go Google search it, and different articles and different blogs and things like that. This has been recommended so many times. So I would just like to share my experience as well, because it's not it's not for someone like me. For overall, for someone like me, I would give this a 3 out of 5 stars because it made me very, very anxious. I had a lot of head pressure and head pain. My heart was racing constantly. It was insane. And then every morning, I had just extreme head fog, as if I was in that like pre-caffeine phase. Someone mentioned it before that I used to know that they called them like coffee monsters because you know you have like that scowl on your face. I mean, I don't think I had a scowl, but it reminded me of that. So I can only imagine if I was taking this much longer than 3 days, I think I would have been a very, very angry person. It's a good thing I didn't reach that point. Like I'm always very good in checking and paying attention to myself and my body and everything that I take. And if you are taking something new, always remember that when you take something new to your body, to your lifestyle and everything, only do one at a time so that you know which one the problem is. Don't take like 5 different things together before you figure out that, oh, this one does work okay. And the rule of thumb should be 2 to 3 days. If you do not see a side effect or anything bad, 2 to 3 days is the soonest you can see any kind of reaction and difference. If you want to wait a little longer, because everyone's a little bit different, you can to 1 week and see if there's nothing really. And if there's nothing, you can add something else after that phase. If there are other supplements out there, the nootropics, that you believe I will probably benefit from, because I do want something that encourages and improves motivation, focus, gets rid of brain fog, mental clarity, improves in memory in regards to short and long term. I don't have to go to one room 5 minutes from now and forget why I'm even there, and open a door and I don't even know why I'm opening that door. You know what I mean? So let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you everyone for the love and support. I appreciate them so much. I appreciate you. Also, check out my description section, because all of my social media accounts including where you can get this and the cheapest you can get. And if I do have any goodies like discounts or coupon codes or free stuff, it will be in the description section as well. So I hope you want to connect with me with my other social media accounts. If there's anything else, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm looking for something that helps me with energy but doesn't give me a crash. Helps with short and long-term memory. It could be more than one supplement, but these are the criteria I'm looking on. Extreme focus, like laser focus, motivation, improves in learning abilities, mental clarity, cognitive health and function, all that good stuff. If anything to improve the mood, that would be great too. Why not? Anything else, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you everyone again for the love and support. I appreciate you so much. Stay smiling, keep happy, stay safe, and stay healthy, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.